Hey, it's Wheeler and Penner again, and I know the last video was a little bit long, and it's because we had to factor. I promise this one's going to be a lot quicker because we're going to use the axis symmetry and the pattern. Just so you know, second attempt, I'm feeling a little better. I was a little nervous the first time. Also, you're probably watching this on the second day, and if you check out Mr. Penner's attire and my attire, we're still wearing the same thing. We do laundry, but we're videotaping on the same day. So here we go. So let's take a look at our problems. So the first one we're going to look at is y equals x squared plus 6x minus 2. Now, if you notice over here, our quadratics, when they're in standard form, it's always y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. For the axis of symmetry, it's a real simple thing. You've got negative b over 2a, and that gives us the line of symmetry, x equals. And so let's go ahead and knock that out. So for this first one, a is equal to 1, b is equal to 6. And so when I plug it in, x is equal to the opposite of b, so negative 6 over 2 times a. So I've got negative 6 over 2. So my line of symmetry, axis symmetry, is negative 3. Now I'm going to plug that in to get the vertex. So I have y equals negative 3 squared plus 6 times negative 3 minus 2. Y equals 9 minus 18 minus 2. So that's a negative 20 and a positive 9. Y equals negative 11. So my vertex, negative 3, negative 11. And so over 3 down here at the bottom. And now I'm going to consider my pattern. So I'm going to multiply 1, 3, 5, 7 by the a value, which is 1, so it just remains 1, 3, 5, 7. And so I'm going to go over 1, up 1, over 1, up 3, over 1, up 5. Now this is a nice check. If you notice, I'm on the y-axis, and if I look at my equation, I've got negative 2, so I know my pattern's working. And then over 1, up 7. So right here, reflect. If you hear a jingle in the background, it's because I forgot to shut my cell phone off. All right, and then we sketch the graph in. And there we go. So if Mr. Penner will bring up Desmos, we can see how we did. If it's wrong, I'm blaming you guys.
Where is my Desmos?
He lost his Desmos.
Oh, I know why. We're going to share YouTube first. Okay.
There we go.
All right.
And looks pretty good. Okay. Let's keep this short. So as promised, I'm going to move on quickly. So this time, my axis of symmetry is going to be located at the opposite of 8, so negative 8 over 2 times a. So I end up with negative 8 over negative 4, which will be a positive 2. So I plug positive 2 into the equation to get the y value for the vertex. I have negative 2 times 2 squared plus 8 times 2 plus 1. So that's going to give me 4 times negative 2, so a negative 8, a positive 16, a positive 1. So 16, negative 8, that's 8, plus 1, 9. And so I've got a vertex at 2, 9. Now my pattern, I multiply 1, 3, 5, 7 by negative 2. So I'm going to have negative 2, negative 6, negative 10, and negative 14. So plot the vertex. So over here at 2, 9. Now notice my pattern's negative, which means when I move over 1, I'm going down. So over 1, down 2, over 1, down 6, over 1, down 10. So that's going to be right here. Reflect these. 3, 1, 2, 3. And again, we can check this point. Positive 1 matches the C value, which is the y-intercept. So this looks pretty good. All right, fill this in. And let's take a look at Desmos, see how we did. Looking pretty good. Okay, now we want to show you one, so we're not going to work it out, but we've set these up so that your axis of symmetry is a nice value. You'll notice that we created B values that are even, and so when you divide by 2a, an even number divided by 2a is going to be nice. This one is not so nice. You'll see a 5 for the B and 3 for A. So when you get your line of symmetry, if you can come back to .cam, let's see, what was that? 3 for A?
Yep.
A was 3 and B was 5. And so you notice that this is not so nice. -5 over 2 times 3. You get an unpleasant axis of symmetry. And so if we go back to Desmos, and if we click on that vertex, you'll notice, yeah, -5, 6, not super nice. So we were kind, you're welcome. And that's it, a lot shorter. So from Penner and myself,
Good to see you again.
see you later.